And we are back again with Ghana's favorite kitchen, Ghana's favorite cooking show. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Chef It Up Season 2. Yes, indeed, there's going to be some food, but there are going to be great conversations that have made this kitchen Ghana's favorite kitchen. As you can see behind me, quite a number of installations have gone on. You know, we've revamped a few things, changed a few things, put a few things in order. Kind courtesy, Fortune Margarine and Indomie. So best believe that this season we are going to be taking flight into certain clouds. I'm not too sure about cloud 9, but if anything at all, we're definitely going to enjoy ourselves. My name is Emmanuel Kwame Sapon, but you may know me as Olele Salvador. But in the meantime, let me go for a quick break. When I return, I get to tell you who my guest is for this episode, and I also get to tell you what to expect in this season of Chef It Up. Don't go anywhere.
Every child is so unique.
You like no other.
Outstanding in every way.
It's me like no other.
So anytime you walk and play,
you like no other.
You are special like Indomie.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. It's you like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie.
Thank you, Mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now.
This advert is FDA approved.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Watch is bread,
It's still on point.
for your bread,
It's creamy.
for your toast.
It's still on point.
It's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
For your toast, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
And we are back from that break. You are still watching Chef It Up right here on 3 Music TV. On the show, we don't just cook meals, we cook conversations. This has become Ghana's favorite kitchen because your favorite celebrities feel at home. They get to have all sort of conversations. They get to talk about all sort of things that they really wouldn't talk about on other, media platforms. And that's why we like to brag a lot about our kitchen. Now, it is time for me to let you know who I have as my guest on the show. Let's check this out.
Big Paradise, born Isaac Kofi Enchi, a 21-year-old influencer, YouTuber, and promoter who has worked with Medical, Kojo Sheldon, B-Strap, and other prominent brands. Big Paradise is an alumni of Our Lady of Assumption RC School 2017 and 2018 batch, Osei Boys Senior High School of 2020 and 2021. Currently, he's a student at the University of Ghana. In 2019 and 2020 academic year, he was honored with a high school achievement and also the high school celebrity icon of Ashanti Region Zone, and finally, the promising influencer of the year at the 2023 Twitter Awards. Big Paradise has been featured on Just Vibes on 3 Music TV. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Big Paradise.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, I'm sure by this time you know who is joining me in Ghana's favorite kitchen today. But allow me to introduce once again Big Paradise! What's good, bro? That's what's up. Charlie, thank you so much for coming in.
Big love, bro. Big love.
Fantastic. Listen, I see what you do and everything, but I'm not too sure about what you do in the kitchen. But bro, before we get into the nitty-gritty, right, we have something small we did take test, your taste buds. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blindfold you.
We go on dates with that.
Oh, you understand? let me see if you can. All right. This is actually a new segment we've introduced this season, and it is called Guess the Taste. So I'm going to guide your hand so that it wouldn't be like I'm cheating. Okay, good. All right, into your mouth it goes.
Bro,
what are you tasting, bro?
this is garlic.
It's garlic. Okay. Let me take you to the next one. This one is quite big. There you go.
This one, the high day, they be like tomato without it.
So give it a taste. Let me see what
okay.
you just a bite.
But this is with
It must, okay. So Paradise gets to pass the test of guess the taste, and indeed it's tomato and garlic. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, Paradise passes the test for guess the taste. But Paradise, if you are not too familiar with the show, there is an interesting bowl in front of you, and that bowl is called the Mystery Bowl. Just as it were last season, you are supposed to just dip your hand in there, and then you take just one paper in there, may include the meal you are going to cook for us today. If you are lucky, it wouldn't have anything at all, and you can go back home. But I want to believe that there is something in there for you. So I'm just going to shuffle it. All the best. Hopefully you have something that is easy to cook, because people have picked some dangerous stuff.
I have here rice with corned beef stew.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Oh yeah,
just
I'm sure.
Let me see so that it's not cheating.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Paradise. That is egg stew I'm seeing. Where did the corned beef come from?
Egg stew.
Okay, very well. Are you comfortable with that?
I'm sure, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me put upon him the apron of responsibility. You are hereby activated.
The entire kitchen be done.
Yes, please. So
I do cook on and off the street.
there you go. Okay, so please feel free. This is AI powered kitchen. Whatever you tell it, it will do for you. It wouldn't just do the cooking, but it would assist you with the cooking. All right, we have a fridge behind you. We have some saucepans, bowls, beautiful set of utensils here. We have some cutlery as well, just in case you're looking for something to aid your rice and egg stew. You can go with that. There are more here as well. And producers, if you don't mind, kindly put out the list or the ingredients for rice and egg stew. So what do we have? We have fresh tomatoes, which I believe we have. We have fresh tomatoes, and like I said, everything here is powered by AI and with AI. So our fresh tomatoes, when we put it in the fridge is able to automatically, cut it and slice it. So it's done that. So we have fresh tomatoes here. We have tomato paste, onions, scotch bonnet pepper. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Curry powder, seasoning powder, which you can see over here, beautifully arranged. Paprika, salt, eggs. Some of the things I'll leave in the fridge for the, for Paradise to pick up. Vegetable oil, rice, ginger, garlic, smoked fish, shrimp powder, and water. So these are the ingredients we believe should assist in making Paradise the chef for the day. Okay, all right. Yeah. So let's get into it. Okay, you just go ahead. Just feel free.
So Olele, can you assist me with this one?
No problem. I got you. I will put it on this for you. One. Okay.
Yeah. So I will blend. This one safe. My pepper didn't.
Okay. All right. I mean, we'll get to how you were able to. Do you live by yourself now? Have you left mommy? I was watching some content on social media, and the conversation of gender roles came up, and it's just sparked a whole lot of. No, I mean, would you have a problem with your lady asking you to cook for her?
Oh, Olele, it depends. So, you see, we get some contextual conversation. You get it? Let's say maybe, my lady know they feel better. She's not feeling well. She's not fine. Yeah. And she has a lot of work on her. And she can't, cook. With that one, I was assisting. Yeah. By you being independent, You just day.
Yeah.
You know, go like do anything.
You say she feel sleep, wake up like 11 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
Then me boy at the struggle, the hustle. You go wake up at 10 a.m. Then me at the cook for you, make you can't chop, sweep the place, clean the place. Let's be serious.
Even like the ball up.
Let
me get you water.
The Gen Zs and the youth are normalizing some things where you know for normalize.
Don't worry. I'm just putting water on standby just in case you want.
Only for do one for me.
But you know the add water.
Yeah, I can add some more water.
You know the add water.
Yes. I beg you people, make add some more.
Yeah,
water.
you know the add water because no, I say you ball up. So make I just give you water.
Yeah, give me some small water. Make I
because the way they go be like they ball up already.
I they forget safe, so I go add water safe. Some small. Now you go feed it. Oh, Charlie. Before be serious for the country.
The water that be all.
Yeah, only you know for be plenty like that. I also go be watching.
Bro, are you sure we are on track?
Yeah, we don't on track.
I mean, mommy is watching, so we gotta be sure that
we do on track.
Yeah, so you don't subscribe to waking up, sleeping and waking up at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Crunch on small to see.
Yeah.
Crunch on again. Go again.
Yeah.
So the motor free rest. Quite so the motor free rest more.
You go free rest more.
Yeah, okay.
It's all.
Yeah, because I was.
Then you say it's been like 3 years, 6 years or so in vacation.
Who was 6 years best motor? Who best So right now.
Yeah, so right now, ladies, I have my onions. Yeah, not only ladies, but then
let me. I think you also have some fish here as well.
Yeah,
you know. Fish, and then you have some puree, tomato puree here as well. So I'll just put it here for you, and then you can whilst this thing hits up.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Then I for blend the garlic all together. Wait.
Bro, I told you say you knew what you're doing.
Like, I know what I do, but I don't see the garlic.
First, you did not even see the stew you were doing.
I don't see the garlic.
Now you can't see the garlic.
Yeah. Oh, I go blend all this. The onion, you know, be all I go use for this one. But you see, I for put them for inside. So say you go have some nice this one.
Smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one there, just do some entities. We call them entities.
What SHS did you go to?
Okay, I attended. I was say to boys. Yeah, he did this one like that. Coupon in hometown. Every day they forget the place.
Coupon.
Yeah,
okay.
for that side. Yeah.
All right. You entered with visual arts.
Yeah, I entered with visual arts.
But then you switched to general arts.
Yeah.
So we at secondary school. We entered general arts. Then what happens after?
Yeah. So after my mommy say make I enter tertiary for him. Yeah, me and then I wasn't ready, really. So there, mom was like, nah, you have to enter the tertiary level because you passed.
Okay.
Oh, they passed. I even posted my result on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Because at that time, people thought I wasn't learning.
Right.
I was there. I was all over.
Right.
The timeline. I was doing MDK.
Yeah, we're going to get to that MDK conversation as well. Right. So that was how you got into tertiary because mommy said, you know, okay. My sources tell me that somewhere in 2019, 2020, you were awarded with some high school achievement.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, that was a celebrity icon.
Right. What was that about?
Yeah. So yes, only then at the talk, celebrity icon. I want celebrity icon. And when we say a celebrity icon. Okay, I only like the camera. I don't want to watch my this one. Yeah, you choose.
Is that looking thick enough for you?
Yeah, it's looking thick.
It's looking thick?
Yeah, okay. It's looking thick.
Alright, so what are you going to do with that right now?
Is there?
What are you going to do with that?
This one?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll pour it in the oil.
So do you want me to heat this up for you?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
So yes, only then it be so ideal. Celebrity icon means
yes.
Someone that has this should I say flair and it behaves like a celebrity and maybe he likes.
Is that different from what we used to know as most far?
Yeah, most fashionable be different from.
It's different from celebrity icon.
Okay. Or most famous be different from celebrity
right.
icon. Only we started with MDK.
Right. Right. Yeah. What was it about medical that why not Sarkodie, why not Shatawale, why not Stoneboy, why not any of these other stars that you could have easily, become if you wanted to.
Yeah, Olele with me name. MDK has been a source of inspiration to my life.
Okay.
And then
not Jesus.
Oh, Jesus playing part.
Right.
But you see, from gospel you enter street. And then I loved the flame medical heart at that time.
Right.
Yeah. So you got to know that this boy the force.
Do you need some more oil in there?
Yeah, I need some more.
Sure. I can help you with the stereo while you find out. Right. Oh, okay. So you actually use the same social media platform to. Right. I see. Hey.
Oh yeah, if for day. Olele, if for day. Olele, make you no stress.
Are you sure we are heading to our destination?
Olele, make you no the stress.
Okay. All right. I got you. I mean, say you want to be I mean. Olele, the devil. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Big Paradise is still my guest in Ghana's favorite kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what I'm seeing here, but hey, he says. You should trust the process.
Trust me, bro.
Trust the process, trust the show. We're taking a few messages. We'll be right back.
Every child is so unique.
You like no other.
Outstanding in every way.
It's me like no other.
So anytime you walk and play,
you like no other.
You are special like Indomie.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. It's you like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie.
Thank you, Mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now.
This effort is FDA approved.
Rise and shine. It's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Watch is bread,
It's still on point.
for your bread,
It's creamy.
for your toast.
It's still on point.
It's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
For your toast, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
Anytime I pull up, it's a wow. Never thought I was gonna see this light.
You guys see the salt be okay. My nigga. It's your wine.
I'm on the move. You really thought it was time to lose.
Jesus fed how many men with how many bread and loaves of fishes and loaves of bread and what? Me, I go feed 40 people with this one be 3 cups of rice. 3 cups dinner. This one be plate too. I will feed the whole entity today. There be 120 workers. Me and Kwa, I will take only 2 cows feed everybody. And one way Juma na me here, me word. Oh, bro. Nah, this one, nah, we can do. Me was say, then you zero come on it, bro. They make up you. Charlie, big love to Olele and Trey Music for putting me on this. Nigga, doubting me, nigga.
Hard times come and go, so never say never. Be all I hear for the dodo.
Charlie,
it's time, my brother.
if I go to marry you, see, you have to be happy, like, nigga be cooking on the street and cooking off the street, bro. On the internet, everywhere, you used to be the cook. You come kitchen to be the cook, bro. Me no ban so frame me dem cook, me no play and so frame me dem cook,
Never thought I was gonna see this light.
Mutu Panis to you, bro. Yes, as you see me, I'm staring. Yeah, I know the one mentioned some part of the account.
I actually have to admit that the aroma in the kitchen right now is far from what I was actually expecting when I left. To be very honest, because it's smelling really good.
Yeah, because I'm one of the biggest chefs in Africa. Right?
Wow, I mean, I'm actually impressed.
Yeah, but I mean, I cook for a whole people they attend funeral. Yeah, then they'll be like 3,320. You know. So I cook for them. That was a baby banku only.
You know what I find very fascinating about you and someone like Scanty is that for those of you who don't know, I mean, Paradise has a very interesting story from being a social media sensation to working with Sheldon and now being big Paradise, right? I followed that whole conversation with Kosi Asa and
you do some magic, give me the salt. Me? So
have you put some cubes in there yet?
Oh, I go do them.
So okay.
I go do them. Only make you know this. Oh, make you know the stress.
I gotta be careful, bro. So let me first take this opportunity to ask you this question.
Okay.
You and Kwesiata's situation. Kwesiata was here on the big conversation a while ago.
Okay.
And that was prior to him coming to the studio to have the interview where you were there. Some said you were running away, you were scared. But let me ask you something. Was that part of the whole Kwesiata thing a reason for you to get yourself out there? Was it intentional?
The thing was me, I saw just a tweet by Kwesi and then I just felt like, nah, bro. We are also, I mean, music consumers. So
yeah,
we consume the song and he went out to do something.
Yeah,
that
Atlanta.
Yeah, and then I felt, oh, this is not the Kwesi. So then I just had to pour out my chest.
So it was a genuine.
Yeah, but then I added some things. I added some words where I felt, nah, this was too harsh. Yeah, to someone going through someone.
When did you realize it was harsh? Was it after the?
Yeah, it was after. Yeah, it was after the post and then the backlash on the internet. I was like, hey, hey.
So when you look back, do you think you shouldn't have done it at all? Or you look back like it's been a blessing in disguise?
Yeah, they still say it's a blessing in disguise. Because already I was on the media, but that also made me popular. You get it? In every disgrace, there is grace.
Right.
Yeah, in every disgrace.
But one would say, I mean, since your person is medical, you would be more, you'll be more vocal about medical and his activities and whatnot. Like the other day, I mean, what should really be of concern to you? So are you always right?
Not all perfect. Nah, I mean, I'm not always right.
Even in the takes you put out, do you think that whatever you say is final?
Oh, no, whatever I say is not final. But because the people behind me, they give me their numbers, they give me everything. I thought, oh, okay. So they are very okay with whatever I put out.
Right.
Because, if they don't side with me, don't be with me.
Right.
And don't give me the numbers.
Right. So you and Sheldon cool now?
Oh, yeah, we are very cool. Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't a grand
plan.
It was real.
It was real. Like, it was real.
You know, you guys had, well, not a fallout per se, but it's just that you didn't just renew your contract. Because Sheldon was like, it's time for you to go. So it has nothing to do with Scanty and a particular episode where you guys were going at each other and Scanty was
about Afronita. Yeah, me with Scanty, everybody that used to watch KSS knows this. I don't really side with him on issues like that.
Okay.
But if it's a general,
is it because of the bias you have towards a particular issue?
Oh, nah. I wasn't saying I was biased even on some issues.
All right.
I just put out whatever you have to know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That was it. If you don't understand me, you're gonna be like, bro, nigga, how nigga they think? I'll be very different from how people think.
Okay.
Sometimes I even ask myself, am I from other planets? And then if I use that way too, it helps me.
Okay.
I've been using other people's opinion and ideas, and bro,
it's not giving you that
so me, I feel sometimes whatever I do is 89% or 90% right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But with what do you use to measure? Is it the outcome of the situation, or is just your inner?
Okay, so as you say, the outcome.
The outcome.
The outcome, because whatever you do, you put in the efficiency, the work.
Yes.
So what you expect is the outcome. If you do something and then the people, I mean, behind you or supporting you are like, yeah, bro, this is it.
Right.
Then you should know that you're doing something right too.
So is it that KS at the time, your time at KS, is it like maybe Dingo might have understood you as a creative, but the rest of the team there were struggling to find out where
then they really understand me. But there was this Afronita issue, and Scanty was like, oh,
yeah, about the dance academy.
They got like, I'm setting my dance academy, and I feel government has to put money in it. I mean, help me establish this thing.
Yeah,
because the capacity and everything we go take accommodate the people is very small. So they should just help.
Yeah,
they should just help, and then I mean the niggas on the streets, we go take them, make them come dance.
Right.
Because if you go to Jamestown and Kanishi, Charlie, we get dancers. So
yeah.
So with these people, if they pass through the appropriate way, the procedure, they're gonna be better dancers.
Right.
Yeah, that was what the girl meant. And yes, when you come to Ghana, when a creative industry, they play a role. Yes, the tourism and everything. So if the girl gives this high submission and you think you have a problem with her, then bro, you're sick in your head.
Do you think the problem is how you submit your recommendations or how you actually express yourself? Because initially you admitted that you struggled with expressing your points. You struggled with expressing what you thought about a particular situation, but you had some help. Do you think that it hasn't been ripened well enough for the audience to see you as someone who's like a thought leader in that community? Do you think that could have been a challenge? Because from what I see, it's like Scanty, on the other hand, looks someone who's well put together. He's able to, express himself, and then you coming with a very aggressive, untapped, like we can see it, but it's not diluted. It's just raw, like this in our faces, that kind of thing. Some people are pretty much reserved when you're having such conversations. Do you think that's a problem?
You see, Ghana here, some people always have problem with someone putting his emotions in some conversation,
especially if you're a guy.
Yeah, if you're a guy. The thing is, if it depends, if the context we say we are talking about national issues, we have some extent you can put your emotions in.
Right.
But when it exceeds, you might say something that the national this one will come for you. Count. Right. But issues like someone giving out her
ideas.
I mean, ideas, and you feel whatever she's saying is not well, it's not nice, it's not cool. Then, bro, there's no sorry to say you're sick in your head.
Right.
Because that's what is fetching the person money.
Okay.
And creative industry really they play a role for this country.
Yeah.
Ghana is the gateway towards the entertainment in Africa.
Yeah.
So if the person feel like, Charlie, right now I'll be known, I'll be popular. So the government has to invest, and I won't let the investment go waste. And you have a problem with this, then bro.
But was that the reason that contributed to Dingo?
Yes, it also contributed to it, and then maybe Dingo might have his own
reservations about that.
You see, Ghana, people go feel call, yo, this boy take him out, yo, this boy take him out. That influence.
Yeah.
That one to go feed it.
But then there was also another part of the conversation where a gentleman that allegedly you introduced to KSS seemed to have Elikem seemed to have crushed you, in being the favorite whilst you checked out, because then you became the Campus on Vibes host, and then you
I brought that idea.
Campus on Vibes was your idea.
Own it.
You own it.
I own it, yeah.
So
and
how did Elikem find himself in the mix? Because Elikem also argues that he knew Kojo Sheldon from time immemorial, DM'd him some time ago before you even came to the picture. What do you make of all of these things?
Okay, so with this, I even addressed that thing on my
YouTube. I did it. So
yeah. The thing was, if Sheldon says he knew the guy years ago and he has proof to it, that's no problem.
Right.
But then whatever he brought out, circulating around the time he knew the guy, I was in the picture before the guy.
Okay, so that's your argument.
That's my argument.
Okay.
If you knew him long ago,
that's their business.
That's your business.
Right.
But then you bringing out a proof to even stand on business. Then when I come in that particular picture, the dates there, they show see I was there before the guy. That's my thing. Because you owning your own business, you have to be very particular about whatever you put out.
Yeah.
You should be very particular. Because whatever you do today will go against you tomorrow.
Right.
Maybe you thought it was putting out there, and then maybe Paradise be there kind of so you didn't take note of it.
Yeah.
I sat down and I was like, yo, bro, nigga, you capping, you lying, bro.
So,
I was in their picture before.
What's the relationship between you and Elikem now? You guys cool?
Oh yeah, me and Elikem be very cool. Sheldon very cool. Scanty very cool.
You guys trash everything out.
Yeah, if maybe they have problem with me,
you are good.
I'm good to go.
But now you have your own network. You have your own YouTube going on. Was that the plan when you left, that you want to start your own thing? Or
nah, that was by popular request too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, because I didn't have the fund, the resource. I didn't have those things to do. But by popular request, boys were like, bro, you have to do your own YouTube.
Right.
Don't go and work under somebody and create, maybe let's say, so and so brand. Then you are working for them as, let's say, should I say, a presenter or a panel? Or no. Just create your own thing and do your own thing. We will support. But when they said that, I was like, bro, we're not Ghana. When you're doing something like this, you should think about the graphics too. You should think about the quality of everything. It's not now people are going to be like, bro, we will stay with you when everything comes out perfect. We are still with you. No. Right now, the era we say, if you hit hard, then you move.
Like this stew right now.
Yeah, if you hit hard, you bob.
We are gonna do a quick break, if I'm not mistaken. When we come back, the food will be dished out. Let me see him put the okay, let me see if he Paradise, how many eggs you?
4.
4. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna help you out here. But before he leaves, let me just see if I have my general questions here.
Okay.
There are some general questions I have from your fans.
Okay.
So Paradise, what is the strongest human muscle located?
Give me options.
No, you think about it. Let me move to the next question. What is the only food that can never go bad?
Kenke.
Oh.
Kenke, if you even ferment, you go do ice kenke. Yeah, kenke, they don't feel spoil.
So it's never gone bad.
No.
Okay. Well, the answer I was looking for was honey. The last question is, what occurs twice in a week, once in a year and never in a month? Wow. Even I wouldn't know this.
Olele, this question, they mean to me answer about
Well, I can tell you it's an alphabet. That's a clue I can give you. It's an alphabet. Yes, it's an alphabet. That's the only clue I can give you. It's an alphabet between C and G.
Between C and G?
Yes. What occurs twice in a week, once in a... Oh, you have failed.
Olele, this kind of question.
Because it's ABE. So, Paris, you can go ahead and, get your plate symbols or however you want to do that. In the meantime, let me help people out with the questions I asked Paradise earlier. Where is the strongest human muscle located? I'm sure if you're watching by now, you have Googled it and you know what the answer is. The answer is indeed your jaw. Your jaw. Is it what crampine? What is it crampine?
Nah, what pantine.
What pantine. Yeah. Your pantine. Yeah. Your jaw is where the strongest human muscle is located. And what is the only food that can never go bad? If Paradise says kenke can never go bad. Even if it does go bad, it could be turned into ice kenke. I think that is very alcoholic. It's dangerous. That's like 70% alcohol. But the answer is honey. Yes, honey is the only food that can never go bad. And last question was, what occurs twice in a week, once in a year, and never in a month? I did also say the clue was an alphabet, and the alphabet indeed is the letter E. All right, so these were our general questions for Paradise on this episode, and you only got... No, I actually didn't get any of them correct today. He said F. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
I got one. with the muzzle. I got one. I was like...
Okay, so so you mind cleaning the plates? So you could just take some tissue here. All right, want to say a big thank you going out to Fortune Margarine and Indomie for holding us down for this particular episode, and of course Chef It Up Season 2. I want to say a big thank you going out to Dom21 for this wonderful upgrade, or shall I say uplift. All right, the place or the kitchen is looking very sweet, nice and lovely. You can check them out on their various social media platforms if you're looking to give your room or your office, a little bit of an upgrade, at a very, sweet price. Okay. All right, you ready? Okay. Yeah. At the 3 Music Awards, you brought a young lady on stage with you. You said, this is my girlfriend. Is that your girlfriend? Oh, it was part of the antics.
Yes, that's medical secretary.
That's medical secretary.
Yeah.
You are dating medical secretary?
No. I have that vibe with her, Olele.
What's vibe? What does that mean?
when we say we have that vibe with someone,
yeah,
you can have that kind of play with the person. You get when you use some attributes on her, she's quite okay. Or him, she's quite okay. Or he's quite okay.
So you're not crashing on her.
I'm not crashing.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
No interest she's not crashing on you. So it's just professional relationship.
Professional relationship.
But what kind of professional relationship though?
Yeah, professional relationship. That's business. We are standing on business.
Okay, all right. No, okay, no problem. It's okay. It's fine. So you can do it again. Well, Paradise says the lady is not, his girlfriend. But are you dating?
Olele. I'm on
I saw some social media content. Don't date lawyers. Don't date nurses. Don't date doctors.
Oh, with me, I can't disclose even my privacy right now.
Okay.
Whether I'm dating or not, I can't.
You can't. Yeah. Okay. Is it against your personal policy?
Yes, against me and my own personal policy. And
you're afraid of what people will say about your woman?
Oh, nah. Okay. Even my mom won't allow it.
Your mom would not? Your mom is boy too?
Yeah, mom is boy, full one. Olele, full one.
All right. Okay. Paradise, let people know where they can find you. I mean, you did say that you've not uploaded or you're not uploading videos for some time now.
Yeah, they should follow me and then be active on my socials.
Would you come back though? Or this is done?
My comeback will be very personal.
Okay. All right. Got you.
So watch me.
All right. So watch out for. So what happens to your YouTube channel then? Would you create a new one?
I'm letting you people know something. Be active on my socials.
Okay.
Turn on my post notification.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the YouTube or whatever.
All right.
But then my comeback will be very deadly.
Hey.
So watch out for me.
Okay.
And my management.
So Paradise says look out for his social media handles. Kofi Paradise.
Yeah. Is Big Paradise.
Big Paradise is the handle you need to look out for on all social media platforms. Okay. So we have I think this is ready. Yeah. All right, so for those of you who are new to the show, what's going to happen is Paradise is not going to taste his own food because, of course, why would he do that and lie to us? I mean, that's why we have taste bud ninjas. Now, these ninjas are carefully curated to taste the food that our guests make. And then Paradise will get to see the result of his work on air. He wouldn't even get to know right now. All right, but Paradise.
Yeah.
To say thank you for coming, I decided to put together something for you.
Oh, wow.
Kind courtesy, the production crew of Shove It Up. There's some very beautiful souvenirs. A shout out to Dom21 for putting this together. I mean, this is beautifully packaged for our guest. Paradise, thank you so much for coming. This is for you, and I will take my apron. Okay, you don't get to take. Yes, yeah. You are hereby deactivated from the responsibility of this kitchen.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming. And I want to say, Guy, all the best.
Big love.
Take care of yourself.
I'm going to take care of myself.
Yeah, take care of yourself. And I'm sure we'll catch up again. I'll try and get Paradise to, come back again on a different show so we can talk more about the matters that day or dayet. Guy, take care of yourself.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Big love to everybody.
Okay. All right. So in the meantime, do not go anywhere. When we return from this break, my favorite segment on the show is coming right after. The Taste Bud Ninjas are here to taste the meal. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Every child is so unique.
You like no other.
Outstanding in every way.
It's me like no other.
So anytime you walk and play,
you like no other.
You are special like Indomie.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. It's you like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie.
Thank you, Mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now.
This advert is FDA approved.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is spread, it's still on point. Watch it spread it all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Watch it spread, it's still on point. For your bread,
it's creamy.
For your toast, it's still on point. It's yummy, delicious. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. For your toast, it's still on point. It's still on point. Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious. It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back to Ghana's favorite kitchen. This is still Chef It Up right here on 3 Music TV. You know, normally we like to bring different types of people for the tasting, but I don't know why my producer decided to bring chefs who have toured all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, my boss, CEO of 3 Media Networks, Rashida, is going to be our first taste ninja. And then sitting next right to him, sitting next right to her is Jay Foley. Now, if you know Jay Foley, you know he's been around the country. He's eaten all sort of things, from our checker to all sort of things. So best believe his taste buds are correct.
Yes.
Madam Rash, Jay Foley, welcome.
Well, thank you, Olele, thank you.
Before you, as right next to you,
yes,
put together by our guest, Paradise.
Yes.
He believes himself so much, as you can see. So you're just going to take a bite, at least 3 bites. We believe that after 3 takes, you should have settled down with your palate. There's water, there's drink. So please, over to you.
Well, thank you very much. My initial, just by looking at the meal.
You want to comment on the presentation?
Yes, presentation. I love the presentation.
Oh, okay.
Yes, beautiful presentation. Okay. I think it's beautiful. And looking at the color of his egg stew, by color, I think I'll give him a pass, on what it looks like.
The color of the egg stew.
Yes.
Does it really matter?
It does matter. It could have come out green, it could have come out black, So what I'm seeing with this golden brown, I think we're on the right path. Okay. What is left is now be the taste itself.
But Arash doesn't seem to agree with you with the way she's nodding her head and smiling. But Arash, I mean, the last time you went to China, I'm sure you saw something browner than this, and it just didn't taste the way it was supposed to. What do you make of the presentation?
The presentation is on point.
For writing next to you.
Yes, for writing.
We didn't need leaves and all those things.
But just looking at it, what I already see
go there.
is the eggs. I think the eggs were crushed a little too early.
Okay.
I think that's the only thing I'm seeing here. Sometimes when you're crushing the egg, you cover it for a while for it to simmer before you turn it around. So you see chunks of eggs in it. That's what I'm not seeing.
The eggs are fighting for their lives in the stew.
When Rash is speaking from the woman in the kitchen point of view. Where we speak from is the street. Street garlic and this is street food.
Okay, so presentation wise, you just have an issue with the eggs coming out.
Yes,
okay,
but it's
all right.
fine.
So let's get into the tasting. So first strike. Madam Rash and Jay Foley would attempt to identify if indeed the food is as good as it looks, and hopefully.
So what I want to do first is taste the rice.
Okay, separately.
Yes, separately.
To test the salt levels.
This is the tasting technique.
Okay.
Let's see what the rice presents. Well.
Okay, so that'll be the last take. Madam Rash is done with hers. Jay will take your last bite.
I'm confused. I don't know whether I'm hungry or.
Okay, you please you can top it up with the juice. Madam Rash will drink some water. This is where we get into the rating of the meal. Jay, what were you tasting in there? It's supposed to be rice and egg stew. Did you taste anything other than that?
I'll tell you what. You see, coming from the boys' point of view, first off, from the boys' point of view, this is 100%. 100%. 100%. Yes.
So boys, we are good. Yeah.
It's I do something,
Yeah.
And now when we get into the kitchen, where I'm sure Madam Rash will give the details of it. I tell you what, the rice, you know, with rice is supposed to be, you need to feel the grains.
1-1.
But this is a bit, you know, stuck together. It's mushy.
Having convention.
Yeah, convention. so you would have to, you know, struggle to sort of get your scoop out.
Right.
With the sauce, it's half and half for me. For me, you know, right at home, Charlie.
You take it like that? Okay. So then you hold on with your overall rating. That will be any number over 10. But Arash, he says this meal is perfect for the streets. You are a renowned chef, taste maker, kitchen lover. You like how your food is presented. All of the communities. Please, what do you make of what you just tasted?
I'll say it's done well. My observations are 1, the stew is rather too sweet.
Okay.
And then the tomato puree also is a little too much in the stew because it's not jollof. This is just so you can feel the sweetness and I don't know how to describe it within your. It kicks.
Okay, all right.
Aside that, the rice, I like my rice the way it is. I don't like my rice to be, you know, separated. I want them to be together. So the rice is fine.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is where we come to the overall rating of the meal. Jay, over 10. What are you giving Paradise?
I mean, you see, you have to do it in 2 brackets. Streets rating.
Okay.
Streets rating, yeah, Paradise. I give it 10 over 10. Hey! But when we go into the other side of it, Paradise, like, you will do 4.5. Over 4.5.
And the actual rating that you're giving me over 10.
I'll give him a 5.
5? Okay.
I'll give him a 5.
Now, viewers, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard our taste bud ninjas for this particular episode. Paradise, I think you should be happy because 4.5 and 5, you're still in the middle belt. It's okay. But the streets definitely will never forget this recipe, and hopefully we can distribute the rest of the meal to the rest of the crew who I want to believe represent the street. But this, of course, is Chef It Up Season 2. I hope you had a good time. I had a swell time doing this Paradise, and big thank you going out to Madam Rash and Jay Foley for coming through to taste the food. Do well to check out our social media pages, follow the our social media handles, and check out the show on YouTube as well. But a big thank you once again going out to Fortune Madrine and Indomie for making this possible. We really couldn't have done this without you. And why and how would I leave without saying a big thank you to Dom 21 for making sure my guests were comfortable, enjoying the aura of the place, and of course making sure these installations come to your screens so beautifully. My name is Emmanuel Kwame Sapon, but you can find me at Olele Salvador. See you in the next episode of Chef It Up. Bye bye.